the item 25 in the introduction to the book of Zohar. From here emerges the full resolution of the fifth inquiry. Since the body is so corrupted that the soul cannot be fully purified before the body rots in the ground, why does it return at the revival of the dead? And also the question about the words of our sages, the dead are destined to be revived with their flaws. So it will not be said, it is another. And you will clearly understand this matter from the thought of creation itself, from the first state. We have said that since the thought was to delight his creatures, he had to create an overwhelmingly excessive will to receive all that bounty which is in the thought of creation. For the great delight and the great will to receive go hand in hand. As said in items 6 and 7, we stated there that this excessive will to receive is all the new substance he had created, for he needs nothing more than that in order to carry out the thought of creation. And it is the nature of the perfect operator not to perform redundant operations. As written in the Poem of Unification, of all your work, not a thing did you forget, omit, or add. We also said there that this excessive will to receive has been completely removed from the system of holiness and was given entirely to the system of the worlds of impurity, from which extend the bodies, their sustenance, and all their possessions in this world. When one reaches 13 years of age, he begins to attain a holy soul through engaging in the Torah. At that time, he is nourished by the system of the worlds of Kedusha, of holiness, according to the greatness of the soul of holiness he has attained. We also said above that during the 6,000 years that are given to us for work in Torah and mitzvot, no corrections from this come to the body, meaning the excessive will to receive in it. All the corrections that come through our work relate only to the soul, which climbs through them on the degrees of holiness and purity, meaning only enhancement of the desire to bestow that extends with the soul. And for this reason, the body will ultimately die, be buried, and rot, since it did not undergo any correction. Yet it cannot remain that way, for if the excessive will to receive perished from the world, the thought of creation would not be realized, meaning the reception of all the great pleasures that he intended to bestow upon his creatures. For the great will to receive and the great pleasure go hand in hand. And to the extent that the desire to receive it diminishes, so diminish the delight and pleasure from reception.